Well, folks, it's end of October 2025 and 10 years since the Paris Agreement was adopted under the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Great accomplishment for humanity. Many countries signed on and submitted their nationally determined contributions as required under the protocols, and they even revised their plans because the original plans were not sufficient for meeting the 2 degrees C target, which was revised to 1.5 degrees C because the alliance of small islands and developing states said 2 degrees C would be too dangerous a level for them. So considering all that, many countries have been following all the plans per their commitments. But as you know, the last election threw up some surprise in the US. So US is dialing back. And I've reported in a podcast that Europe is actually using that as an excuse to dial back on its own promises. So this report on the state of the climate action 2025 by the World Resources Institute, Bezos Earth Fund, and ClimateWorks, Race to Zero, Race to something else, etc. They have put together this report. The news is not great of the 45 indicators they have been tracking for climate action. Most are in the right direction, some are in the wrong direction, but most are not doing well. They're going too slow. Renewables, always you hear good news, solar and wind are increasing, but they are not fast enough because coal, oil and gas haven't left the scene yet. And 2024 was record-breaking year for emissions. Conflicts keep going on. Energy markets are still spooked. And as we said, US is not leading the efforts. So some climate finance issues are looking better. Loss and damage is not finalized. So depending on how you want to look at it, climate actions are in need of desperate acceleration by 2030 or 2035 to stay on track for net zero by 2050 and 1.5 degrees C or less by 2100. So we have a lot of work to be done, cut out for us, and let's hope we stay on target and keep on getting to the table, working together, and making sure that we keep making steady progress. I'll put up the podcast later on, but I just wanted to put this out just as a reminder that the 10th anniversary of Paris Agreement is here, and we are trying hard, but we have ways to go. Okay, see you.